Hi, I've spent large parts of my career working with young children aged around 2 to 4. An important part of helping young children to understand and to participate in play activities is to give each day a structure or routine. It feels like an obvious and fairly simple thing to say, but there are really good long-term benefits and reasons for supporting children through giving them a routine. Parents and carers looking after children at home on a regular basis will know that giving the day or the week a structure constantly gives you, the adult, reasons for conversations with children, like reasons for changing their clothes, talking about choice of clothes, for outings or for jobs that you're going to do, gardening, walking in the park, what you need for swimming, etc. Attending group activities puts structure into the time that you have with your children, and that builds their knowledge about the world whilst helping them to socialise and meet a widening range of people and other children. But in our current circumstances, you and your children have had all these opportunities to meet outside of your home taken away. The days can feel long, and being in a confined space can add to everyone's frustration. So, trying to establish a daily routine will help you, and it will certainly help your children. Why? Because children feel secure when there is a pattern to their day. Over time, they become less demanding on adult time, and when they know what is going to happen next. A routine provides the structure they need to gain confidence, and over time, they learn to self-occupy themselves. I can feel you smiling at this comment. When you're managing your children every day, and especially if you've got more than one child that have different needs. But it is worth thinking about your day in chunks and thinking about what you can do in each chunk. If your child was at nursery or school, their day would consist of blocks of time taken up by lessons and activities which are separated by breaks. And we need to think, while we're inside, about doing something similar in the same way for our children now. Our youngest children are constantly on the move. Their bodies are not meant to be still. They are learning to control their muscles in all the things they do. Things like jumping, hopping, climbing, balancing. So you might set up some play activities and find that your child only plays with them for a few minutes, and this can be really disappointing for you when you've put all that effort in. But it is worth selecting some of their toys and trying to set them up in an inviting way, or adding something to the toys to help to extend their interest. Let them play with it without you, and then when they become restless, join them in their play and go along with their ideas and talk as you play alongside them. You get great language opportunities this way, and because it's about their play, the words and the language have got more meaning and they make more sense to them. Then do something active. This could be singing simple rhymes and songs, playing music and dancing to it, listening to a rhyme tape where you can use a toy or an action, a sign or a gesture to help your child to make a link between what they hear and what they see. Where you can move around, jump up and down, lie on the floor, row a boat, anything goes. Use your one opportunity to go out really well, as physical activity uses up a lot of energy and means when you return home, your children might be ready for a rest or a quieter activity, a story or looking at picture books. Doing this together gives you a quieter, calmer time too. It's just as important that you charge up your batteries. Let your children help you get food and snacks ready. Use plastic knives and small boards and let them try. Don't rush into it and try and do it for them, and try not to mind the mess. Children see you clearing away, getting out cutlery, etc. Let them help you. It's a great way of building in some number words, counting and problem solving. Messy play activities take some setting up and they can be quickly over for children, but they love them. And again, if you've thought about it beforehand and collected together what you need, you can provide it in a simple way without feeling that you're getting out of control. If you've a garden or an outside space, it's a lot easier to clear up afterwards, and it means you won't get tired of setting it up and doing it each day. Sand play, water play, Play-Doh, painting, digging, mud pies, etc. If you can do any of these things, you're helping your child to get better at controlling tools, sticks, brushes, carrying things. You're also helping them to do things for themselves and become more independent. Think of all the lovely language opportunities you can incorporate into this kind of play. The days feel long, and if you could find yourself clock watching, then find a story or a video clip, children's TV, or some of the animated stories that your local nursery have placed on social media. Try to limit it. Have the same slot each day and check what you're watching. Share the childcare with others in your home if you are lucky enough to have someone there with you, and play to their strengths and talents. If you can use humour to deflect grumbles and conflicts, then you can pick the battles that are worth falling out about carefully. But most of all, enjoy the time with your children.